Early in the morning, two men rowed a small boat out to the middle of the river to cast their fishing net. Right after throwing the net, suddenly, both of them fell straight into the water. It was quite an embarrassing situation. They hadn't caught any fish yet, but already turned themselves into two wet fish first. But with more than 25 years of fishing experience, they didn't panic at all. Immediately, they swam quickly toward the boat, and together pushed the boat back to the shore. Then they rocked it back and forth to pour out some of the water inside. You might think this fall into the water would ruin their fishing trip, but actually the net's rope was still tightly wrapped around one man's right hand. He quickly climbed back onto the boat, got into a professional posture to pull up the net. With all that loud splashing before, did the fish all swim away? They weren't sure inside, but when they fell into the water, they saw the water surface bubbling constantly. There must still be plenty of fish down there. As they pulled the net closer, he felt more and more weight on the line. The movement became more difficult. The net was probably full of fish. Full of hope, he carefully pulled up the net, not daring to lose focus. As the net emerged from the water, the inside started bubbling non-stop. The fish struggled so hard that the net shook violently. His companion couldn't contain his excitement, and shouted out in surprise. They couldn't believe they still caught fish after falling into the water. The 35-year-old man with 25 years of fishing experience just had an incredible haul, but the net seemed way too heavy. The fish inside were still struggling fiercely, making it nearly impossible for one person to pull the net onto the boat by himself. When almost the entire net was pulled up from the boat, they could clearly see this haul had caught an incredible amount of fish, so many that it nearly filled up the whole boat compartment. And especially, it seemed like they were all the same kind of fish. Then they started taking the fish out of the net. Each one weighed about 1.5 to 2 kilograms. Some of the fish even weighed more than 3 to 4 kilograms. These fish appear to be Bassa or Pangasius catfish, a type of fish without scales, with white flesh, that is tender and very popular among the locals. They choose to keep the ones over 3 kilograms, while the smaller ones are released back into the water, waiting for them to grow for future catches. A truly strategic conservation effort. You might be curious where this place is with so many fish. The answer is Vietnam. Many years in a tropical climate have helped fish here grow very quickly. They can even harvest fish twice a year, and every time, they get a net full of fish. In just this single haul, they caught about 200 to 250 kilograms of fish. A number that very few fishermen can achieve in just one catch. So with such a big catch, in your opinion, how much money could they make? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.